Hello everyone in the Seven Effect community. So my name's Jodie. I'm one of the co-founders of the Seven Effect, and for the first time ever, it's not the first time ever that I'm coming to you live, but for the first time ever, this is our very first episode. Amy and I are committing to bringing you every single week a morning show where we will update you on all of the exciting things that are happening with the Seven Effect, all of the lessons, or some of the lessons, because we can't fit it all into one small live, that our students are learning in our Lifestyle Business Builder program. And essentially we're going to be covering off on key tips and strategies for improving your life across the life elements, becoming a better leader, and of course stepping into the ultimate freedom, which is building a successful lifestyle business. So this is our very first show. Please forgive me if I talk all over the place. I have got some notes, and this is actually the product of us working with a coach around social media. So every year, Amy and I, to help grow our business as well as grow ourselves, we engage certain coaches, and we always say one of the best things that you can do to build yourself, to improve your life and improve your business or your leadership style, is to work with a coach. And that's what, that's the key message for us in engaging clients, but it's also something we live by ourselves. So this year, this week, in fact, has been a very exciting week, and we engaged a new coach who we're going to be working with throughout the year. Her name's Jenny from Styling Curvy. So you may have seen her. She is a social media guru. She has a phenomenal community, an amazing following. She's what we would call an influencer, but she hates that terminology, being an influencer. So anyway, Amy and I had our very first coaching session with Jen at the start of the week, and she helped us get a strategy together around how we're going to raise our profile nationally and build a community more organically online. What I loved about Jen, and this is an amazing phenomenon for those of you who are already using Facebook marketing and paying for Facebook ads to get traffic or to get engagement, what I loved about Jen, and this blew my mind, is she said, I've never paid to boost a post. I don't run ads, none of that. And if you go to Styling Curvy and you watch some of her videos, you will see that the level of engagement that she has on those videos and on her posts is phenomenal. And it's all come from her organic reach, and her just being her authentic self and sharing her amazing story. So we're feeling very blessed, and this is a gift, from Jen to us, in coming together with you more regularly to do our morning show. So as I said, I want to talk about first some reflections on life, and then we'll look at a little bit about leadership, and then we'll wrap up with lifestyle business. And I'm going to give you a tour at the end here of my latest lifestyle business investment, which is my new Airbnb retreat on Munro property. So it's just a little apartment. I'll give you a tour at the end of the show. So we'll probably have about 10 minutes or so together. If you do have any questions, please pop them below, and I'm happy to answer them. The problem is sometimes on my phone, it doesn't always show up your questions. So if I don't answer them straight away, please don't think that I'm ignoring you. Once I finish doing the video, I will be sticking around and I can respond to your questions and things like that as well. So this week has been a very exciting week for both Amy and I in business. Not only did we engage Jen from Styling Curvy to be our social media coach, I also returned from a 3-day book writing retreat in beautiful Hepburn Springs in Victoria. And that's a very exciting thing. So in a few months, our book, The Seven Effect, which is the working mum's guide to quitting her job and building a 6-figure lifestyle business, will be coming out. And already we've sold a lot of books, which is hugely exciting. But the way the book is structured is sharing mine and Amy's story around how we quit our jobs, our 6-figure corporate jobs, to build a 6-figure lifestyle business. And we've literally bought back our life, and our business was designed to enable us to do that. So the book's broken up into 3 areas, And that's what I thought I would break these shows up into. We'll talk about life, we'll talk about leadership, and then we'll talk about lifestyle business. So if you follow our page, you would have seen at the start of the week, I made a big decision around some of my life goals. For the last 12 months, I've been studying the Diploma of Integral Yoga. And it's been an amazing journey to study yoga at that level, and it's a fascinating science. A lot of us think that yoga is just about being stretchy and bendy, but yoga is actually one of the most ancient sciences on wellness and unity that there is. So yoga is about bringing together a healthy mind, body, and spirit, and it's all connected. And when you start to go deep with yoga, you find that the wisdom there is so incredible, and it's related to some of the wisdom that's coming out now in modern medicine, in modern psychology. So, of course, when you study something like this at a deep level for a 12-month period, and I've still got another 6 months to go until I can complete my diploma, things start to shift in you. And this question has kept coming up in me about meat and the consumption of meat. And obviously one of the principles or philosophies of yoga is non-harming, and yogis generally don't eat meat. Oh, hey Jason and Michelle, how are you both? Nice to see you, thanks for joining me. So yogis don't eat meat, and I asked my teacher the other day, I was in a lesson, and I said, you know, for me to succeed as a true householder yogi, will I have to give up meat, alcohol and coffee? Now, my question alone sort of indicates what I'm attached to, meat, alcohol, and coffee. And there's nowhere in any of the manuals that it's suggested as such. And I was expecting my yoga teacher to say, yes, Jody, to truly succeed, you should let go of such impurities. And she said, no, you don't. And she said, what will happen though is morning Michelle, you will eventually start to be unattracted. She said repulsed by those things, and she said it's not that there's a judgment and we're saying they're repulsive, but you will naturally start to want to let go of those things. And it's true, it's absolutely happened for me. So for no apparent reason, in fact I think the reason was that I was told I don't have to let go of it, I just decided this week, that's it, it's time to give up meat. Now, just because of my safety or comfort zone, I am still holding on to seafood for a little while. That may eventually go, but because I'm a foodie, I love eating out. I thought, oh God, the vegetarian option's not always delicious. So I'll stick with seafood because I love fish and prawns, and I do love a good seafood platter. But watch this space, I eventually may give that up as well. The other thing that I wanted to share with you around the life part of our journey is my yoga journey as well took me to my Ayurvedic doctor. So Jace, I'm looking forward to catching up with you and talking about what he shared with me. So if anyone's ever been to see an Ayurvedic doctor, it's a really fascinating experience. The first thing he does is he'll take your pulse, he'll look into your eyes, he looks into your ears, he gets you to stick out your tongue and he looks at your tongue. And then he sits back and he goes, Jody. And he sort of gives you this look, and the first thing he said to me was, Jody, you are not settled. And I went, that's very true. I'm actually living between 3 houses at the moment because I've got the 2 Airbnb and we've got Jason's house, which we're looking to do an extension on. And I do feel very unsettled. So he intuitively picked that up, and he took me on this journey of expanding that out and some simple practices that I need to bring into my life. And one of the things that he said, yes, it's fascinating, Michelle. I will pass on his details. In fact, I can post them below. His name's Dr. Kumar, and he's in Ridlington. So he's an amazing, if you Google Dr. Krishna Kumar of Adelaide, he's wonderful, beautiful man. And it's funny, the last time I saw him was exactly 7 years ago. How's that for the 7 effect at play? So Dr. Kumar said to me, he picked up that I was not settled, and he asked me a lot of questions which triggered stuff, and I did have a bit of a cry there. But he said to me, here's what's so important, how you start the day and how you finish the day. Everything else in between is up to you, but you must have a discipline or a routine in how you start and how you end, and they must be healthy and good. Obviously, meditation is part of that, stretching, yoga, and all of those types of things, and how you settle yourself down to sleep. So that's been a really interesting experience for me. Those are some of the things that are going on in terms of life. Now, if you feel like your life needs a bit of a shake-up or a wake-up, jump into the Life Design School, which is free, and every month we share goals like this around the 7 elements of life. We also have our free life audit, which you can take. It's an online program. And we have our Ultimate Goals Club, which is the most transformational life design program you can engage in. So there's only a few places left for that this year. And then later in the year, Amy's going to be doing an Ultimate Goals Club Intensive, which is like a goals club on steroids for those that want to get in fast for some results and action. So there's lots of ways that you can access amazing goals clubs to sort your life out. And indeed, that is the key strategy that Amy and I used to sort our lives out and end up where we are. So in the book, that's the first section. It's all about life. Sort your freaking life out, people. Set goals around the 7 elements. The 7th element is passion. And what we find is when people sort their life out, they uncover or they make room again for what they're really passionate about. So what we then love to do is help people light that fire of passion back up in their lives and connect that to their professional space. So do you have a career that's related to what you're passionate about, or can you link your passion into your job and really re-engage and bring back the life with that? So when it comes to leadership, obviously we work mainly with leaders who are wanting to ignite that passion on a whole new level and turn it into a lifestyle business. Just like you did, Michelle. You know, Michelle was a celebrant. She was an employee for some time, and she thought, you know what? I love what I do. I want to break out on my own and do it on my own terms. And Michelle, who's watching, is now one of our clients, and we're working with her to take the lead in her own business and ramp things up to grow her business to the next level. So under leadership, there's a couple of things I wanted to share with you. As I said at the start, it's really important to get yourself a coach or an accountability buddy if you truly want to grow and develop yourself. So one of the most exciting things this month that's happened for us is our Lifestyle Business Builder program has kicked off. All our 2018 students are engaged. The 2017 students are still in there. And we have started the process of our weekly coaching calls. And this is really about tapping into, what do you want to be a master at? How will you take the lead in your business? And so we've started with helping people tap into what their story is and understanding how their previous experience, which is their story, their skills, their knowledge, can take them to the next level as a leader in their lifestyle business. So if you really do want to step up as a leader, think about your story. And even when I'm working with leaders in the corporate world, one of the things that I always remind them of is how important it is to share themselves authentically with their team. People trust what they understand. And leaders very often get very closed and they suffer from imposter syndrome and they try and pretend they know it all, and they disconnect from their teams or they disconnect from their clients. Now, the people that are in our Lifestyle Business Builder program would know that I share very openly and honestly everything that's going on in my life. And that's a very authentic way to be with your clients, with your team, with the people that you lead, with your community of people that you want to follow. So it's been very exciting. Obviously, we also respect the fact that as leaders in lifestyle business, we don't know it all. So we engage leaders to help us grow in specific areas. So the 7 Effect has grown phenomenally by building high value products and services and partnering with a few key clients doing high value stuff. Now we're at a stage where we want to grow nationally and internationally, and social media is the way we do that. propose to be social media experts, so hence we're engaging leaders like Jen from Styling Curvy to help us on that journey. So there's lots of cool stuff happening in the leadership space. Hello, Teresa. How are you? Oh my God, I haven't seen you for some time. How's things going? And I'm glad that you're enjoying the Facebook's live of me just basically rambling about life, leadership, and lifestyle business. So key thing in leadership, be open, be transparent, and engage people who are at the level where you need to be so they can lift you up there. And Michelle, I don't know if you would think that this is fair to say, you're in the program, but you know, we really challenge people in a constructive way in our Lifestyle Business Builder to not step up and become a millionaire straight away, but just to step up to the next level, to the level that Amy and I have been operating for the last 3 years, and say, you know, folks, it's not that far away. Hold our hand and we'll get you there. Oh, congratulations, you're building your own lifestyle business as well. Teresa, you've got everything you need to make it happen, so that's fantastic. Yes, let's catch up for a coffee, I would love to. And you know, this is what's exciting. Teresa is one of the leaders that I met when I was doing a lot of leadership work in the corporate world. She's got fantastic experience in culture, cultural change from organisations. And I've seen that happening more and more, where leaders are recognising that the skills they have are just as transferable in the real world. Rather than just delivering those skills to their employee, they could get a few key clients and become a consultant to several businesses, earning the same income but working just hours where they deliver results. So it's a win-win. It's a real win-win. Oh, anyway, if you are interested, if anyone out there is interested in joining our Lifestyle Business Builder program for this year, enrollments close at the end of the month, which is literally next week. So there's still a few places. We've got 2 places at the ultimate level and about 4 or 5 places left. I can't remember. We had a few people join over the last few days. 4 or 5 places left to join at the mastery level. So it's a very exciting program. Jump on board. All right. Am I talking too fast? Probably. Oh, that's great to hear, Teresa, that all the previous lessons are unfolding for me at the perfect time. I'm so glad. And that's what happens. You know, sometimes we learn these things, we hear these messages, and they sit in our unconscious, and then the timing crops up and we go, oh, that's right. This is the time. This is when it's happening. So that's why it's so important to stay engaged to learning, inspiration and ideas. And I'm glad that I keep you accountable, Michelle. We've just started. You wait till see where this year goes. All right, the final area that I wanted to share with you some updates around is obviously lifestyle business. And for Amy and I, when we sorted our life out, we became better leaders and we got promotions. We developed our confidence to do what we do for others, not just for our employer. And so that's when we started our own lifestyle business, The 7 Effect. And it's been phenomenal. This is coming up to 4 years in business. So May will be 4 years that we've been operating. It's been a roller coaster ride, mainly ups, a few downs, but all the downs have been pretty exciting as well because they've catapulted us into new heights. But what's happened is we've grown to a stage now where my real passion has come back alive, where I work with other coaches and consultants. So I'm a coach to coaches and consultants, helping them build their own business. And what that means is I can't make time to still coach and consult all of our corporate clients. But we do have a winning formula. The way we approach leadership, the way we approach cultural transformation is successful and effective. And so our grand vision, and this is the first year that we've done this, is to actually build a team of accredited, licensed 7 Effect coaches and consultants who can do life design and leadership with a twist under our banner or under our brand. So for the very first time, we've created what's called the Ultimate Lifestyle Business Builder program. And so far, we've got 4 amazing entrepreneurs who are joining us, and there's only 2 spots left. It's very much like buying a business in a box, But I'm excited because this year I'm going to be spending a lot of time doing skills development workshops, business building programs, intensive retreats with these people, and downloading our approach, the 7 Effect approach, into them. So that, and they're from Queensland, Victoria. We've got one here in Adelaide, and so yeah, we're building a national team. Think national army of leadership and life design experts that will literally go out there and help improve people's lives through our interesting approach of how we do that. So that's very exciting for us. That's taking us at the 7 Effect to a whole new level, and we're so grateful for the people that have jumped on board to join us in that journey, because this is going to be a phenomenal year, so watch this space. The final thing that I wanted to share with you is my side business, which has turned out that this year is looking like that's going to be a 6-figure business in its own right, which is my Retreat On business. So I've registered the name Retreat On ... And this came about because I moved in with my partner. Well, it actually didn't come about by this. Let me go back to how it really came about. So Airbnb is part of the share economy. It's a big thing. It's all happening. And Amy and I went to a share economy conference. I came home from that and I said to my partner, Jason, at this time we were living in 2 separate houses, but sort of living together across the 2, which is pretty expensive, 2 sets of everything. And I came home and I said to him, do you know what? I reckon I'm going to put my house on Airbnb. And he gave me a look like, as if, because my house had a lot of stuff around and it wasn't always the tidiest of homes. And he gave me a look like he didn't believe that I could do it. And if you know me, that's just enough to say, oh, let me show you that I will do it. So anyway, I listed my home on Airbnb and within 24 hours got my first booking. And I was like, oh crap, I better pull my finger out and tidy things up. So the goal was rent it out a few times on Airbnb to raise some money to contribute to the mortgage and just spend more time at Jason's. What actually happened was we ended up booking back to back. So this started in May, and ever since then I have hardly been able to get into the place. So it has been booked solid, and it is tracking to do on its own around 50 to 60 grand a year in revenue. And slowly, I started out cheap, slowly the prices are creeping up. So in the next 12 months, it could actually become a $60,000 or $70,000 income just on its own. So because I decided, well, this is working really well, I like this is fun, I've always dreamed about owning a touristy type business where I can be in the hospitality space, I'm going to buy another one. And so that's where I am here today in my second Airbnb property, which is called Retreat on Munro. Now, the first one is a 4-bedroom home, 2-bathroom with a spa in the backyard and a beautiful tropical garden, and it's a very popular property. This one is a 2-bedroom apartment, and what I might do is flip this around and give you a tour. So it's a 2-bedroom apartment. This is the little balcony. We are situated in Glenelg North. So we've got a lovely little balcony, and for those of you that are looking to buy a property to rent on Airbnb, hot tip is get something that's got a holiday vibe. So you come in from the balcony, and that picture won't stay there, by the way. I've just hung it there because was already a hook. So you've got a lovely lounge room. We've got the bookshelf with all some inspirational books, big screen TV. Excuse all the junk. I've just gone and bought a Dyson to keep here. Nice lounge. That is actually a sofa bed as well. We've got a little table. That's all more of my junk. That won't be there. That's where I do some of my work. What I love the most about it is look at those big, lovely raked ceilings. So it's got this kind of New York loft holiday vibe. Beautiful rug from IKEA. And I've been staying here actually while we fix it up just to get a feel for the place. That's the second bedroom, so that's where Jazz has been sleeping occasionally. We've just got an open wardrobe that we've put in there to keep it spacious. What we do need to do is hang a curtain up there. And then if you come around here, look at this. This is the masterwork of my partner Jason. The kitchen was crappy, and so this has been the big job, is we put in a new kitchen. We redesigned the space, which I'm super proud of, and we've made this lovely, simple, clean, crisp, white kitchen. Cost about $4,000 from IKEA. Subway tiles. We've got the Nespresso machine there. So dishwasher. Look at this from IKEA. Integrated dishwasher. Integrated dishwashers are normally very expensive. I think this one was about $300 or something. Puritap, all of those great things. And then we have the master bedroom, which is really lovely. The artwork that I won at Cocktails and Dreams, I need to hang on the wall here. My bags from when I was traveling for the book writing retreat. Lovely. The beds are all really good quality, comfy, bedside tables where I need to get some lamps. And the next thing we will do up eventually is the bathroom, because that's a little bit ugly. But yeah, that's the property. Oops, hang on. No, we don't want to do that. We want to do that. So this is my second Airbnb property. Obviously, it hasn't been renting at all for February. We had it blocked out to do it up. But for the month of March, it is booked solid. So we've got 2 properties now that, if you do when I did the numbers, working together could bring in a 6-figure income, just those 2. So I'm on a mission to build up 6 retreat-on properties around the pocket between Glenelg and Plympton. So that's the area. I'll just stick in the local area, and I think it works really well. All right, I've probably got about double my time. Thanks so much, folks, for sticking around. If there are any questions, either now while you're live, or if you actually have questions later and you're watching this later on, do pop them in the thing, and I'm happy to answer them. Have a beautiful weekend. I'm off to do a workshop with the Stitches and Spoons girls, who actually did our Lifestyle Business Builder program last year. If you're into crafty stuff and you love a bit of crochet and learning how to do quilting and things, make sure you follow the Stitches and Spoons girls. I'm going to learn how to crochet a beautiful little baskety bowl thing today. So I'll share photos of that. Have a beautiful weekend, everyone. See you next week live for our morning show on life, leadership, and lifestyle business. Thanks, Michelle. See you in the Lifestyle Business Builder program. Bye.